Hey everyone, welcome back to the Weekly Reload, the show where I miss both my shots and the point. Today's episode is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to aim for like 8 minutes, but maybe I'll drag it out to 10 or 12. I'm not too sure. I didn't have any letters to go over today, so sorry about that if that's what you were looking forward to. Hopefully we get some from this episode. If you guys have a letter to send, I have all my stuff in my, I guess, bio on YouTube, and I'll also post it in the description. I could put it in my comment too. I don't know. Let me know. By the way, I wanted to ask if you guys wanted to see different games on this channel. I know I built this channel mainly around Enter the Gungeon, and to be fair, I'm happy doing Gungeon content. Um, but I think it's a little tough to edit down Gungeon footage just because my runs can go from anywhere from like 40 minutes to over an hour and a half. And I try to keep these videos under 20 minutes, so it is a bit tough to fit a lot of the content in these videos. But I don't know. I like playing Gungeon, so I'll keep doing it. All right, so I got a couple of points in this episode just to talk about. Kind of like talking about my life and just how what's happening with me. And I think so. One of my topics is spending too much time daydreaming. I think a lot of the time I spend awake. I haven't been doing it too much lately. I've actually been trying to change my life, I suppose. But I don't, you know, when I wasn't doing any of this stuff, like these last 2 months before I uploaded on August 1st, um, basically like an hour every day, I'd just be daydreaming about futures that I wasn't even really working towards, and it made me realize that I waste a lot of time. I waste a lot of time in my day to day, and it's a lot of time that I wish I didn't waste because it's time that I could have been spending doing something that actually mattered, I suppose. So, if any of you are similar to that, and you're spending a whole lot of time just in the dreaming sphere, it's a habit that you might want to break. It's a habit that I wanted to break. Um, and speaking of trying to change, it's hard to try to change. It's hard to change yourself. I've been, I mentioned last episode that I have some motivation that I've stumbled upon, and honestly, it's not even a real source of motivation from any one person or any one thing. It's more or less just, I realized that I kind of needed to change myself. But man, it's tough because getting out of your comfort zone, well, I mean, there's a reason it's called the comfort zone, right? It's comfortable there. It's when you're doing something that you're not really comfortable with, it's easy to slip back into that mindset. Um, but I think it's important to just keep trying, just to keep trying and trying to succeed. Nothing comes from without giving it your best attempt. Nothing comes from doing nothing. To be fair, and you know, to be fair, excuse me. Um, it's not like any one person is lesser than another because they're not actively doing this and that and this and that to change their future. Some people already got their stuff worked on anyway. But I think if you are unsatisfied with how your life is going right now, then it, just try your best to make a change. All right, we're about 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the voice recording. All right. Well, I got the question of the week. Man, this might be like a 8-minute video, if anything. All right. Question of the week. When was the last time you felt proud of yourself? And I'll give you my answer to this as well. I think the last time I felt truly proud of myself was when I graduated high school, which was over a year ago. Uh, and it kind of sucks a little bit. Not the fact that I graduated, but the fact that that's the last time I felt proud of myself. I mean, I felt happy that I uploaded on, last Friday, um, but it wasn't the same as being proud of myself, I guess. It's like that upload that I did last Friday, it was just something I should have been doing anyways. So I don't know if I should have been proud of myself for doing something I literally kind of signed up for. But I am happy that I got that episode out, and I'm happy that I'm recording now. I'm actually recording on Friday, which is kind of why this might be a shorter recording. I didn't really have much to talk about. Matter of fact, last or just yesterday, which would have been Thursday of, I think, August 7th. Uh, I was brainstorming ideas for this video, and I kind of just got only a couple. I'm not really. It's hard to find topics to discuss for these videos. I'll definitely try to do more, not just on the day before I gotta, actually have the video out, and I'll try to make sure that I'm working on that throughout the week. But the last time I felt proud of myself, definitely like a year ago when I graduated high school. I wish I could feel more proud of myself, but I'm not really doing anything that would, you know, make me feel proud of myself. Unless I somehow managed to get a job and actually held it for a while, maybe then I'd feel happy or proud of myself. But as for right now, I mean, I don't know. Nothing too much to be proud about. I mean, I am happy that I'm uploading though, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, regardless of it being a pretty short one. And yeah, I mean, this is probably gonna be like starting. I'm gonna be doing my closing thoughts here. Um, I got a couple things to bring up for those of you who watch this far. Um, so I can't fit these videos or these Gungeon recordings into one full video ever, because I mean they're like an hour long. If you guys want, if you guys want to see the actual recording and the full run themselves, I could make another channel dedicated to just uploading the raw footage of the runs, because some of them are actually pretty interesting, and they actually get pretty cool. Like this run, I had a pretty good like synergy setup, like not real synergies, but you know, uh, I had a lot of bullet upgrades. My weapons were pretty OP, and I don't know, it was a fun time all around. But honestly, I think I haven't actually edited down the footage yet, but I think what I'm gonna do is have like all the side secret rooms, the secret floors, and then hell, and then I don't know, just end. But if you guys want to see those videos, also, actually, I'll save that topic for a different video. Anyway, so closing thoughts. Uh, I got like a little just thing to say, And I know that the saying "just do it" was kind of ruined by that meme from Shia LaBeouf, but just do it, man. Get those goals of yours started. Nothing ever comes from just sitting around and waiting. Uh, but if you do want to sit around and wait, it's totally your choice. I just hope that you can get your stuff started so that you don't regret it in the future. And because that's kind of what I've been doing lately. And I don't want to regret my 19 to 20 something years of uh, like when I'm 30 or something, because I just didn't do stuff. But yeah, get that stuff started. If you got some goals that you want to achieve, start working towards them, man. Life's too short to spend doing nothing. It's not to say that you can't enjoy those short-term pleasures that keep you a little bit, distracted, but yeah, just start your goals. Anyway, I'm gonna end today's episode off now. Sorry for this shorter episode, but for the 7th time ever, I'm the Weekly Reload, and I'll see you next week.